Hello and welcome to another week of Weekly Psychic Review. So I just want to say thanks for joining me. I hope you've had a good week last week, and yeah, that things went well. You're all getting sorted for Christmas, that sort of thing. So just before we start, I just wanted to mention that I'm doing a special for the month of December. When you go to my new website as part of the launch of my new website, www.davidmjohn.com. If you want to go there, sign up to my mailing list, you'll receive a code word, and if you just quote that code word to me when you make an appointment, you'll get $40 off an hour appointment. So instead of being $150, it's for $110. Okay, so yeah, we're doing this from the 16th to the 22nd of December. So how I work is I call my guides and all those in spirit who love me in and ask them to give you exactly what you need for the upcoming week. Okay, if you just give me 1 sec, I'll just seal off, tune in, call my guides in, and we'll get straight into the reading. All right. As soon as I started tuning in and sealing off, then I could hear my guides saying, rush, 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 rush. Everyone's in a rush. And it's that thing, it's almost like, you're trying to rush around to make this sort of, get everything sorted before the end of the year, to get everything ready for Christmas, to make everything perfect, to put yourself in the perfect spot, to make sure that you're there for everyone, and make sure that that when the day comes and towards the end of the year, that you're going to have everything sorted and everyone's going to be all in a really, really good mood. The only thing is, everybody's doing this, and quite a lot of you are quite uptight and stressed out, and stressed out about trying to do this and trying to be good for everyone else. Now, what actually happens with that, when one person is stressed about trying to be good and make things perfect and sort things out for people around them, and then those people are trying to do that for that particular person and for the other people that they're around and that they want to do this for, it creates like a collective stress, a collective tension around you. And it's that thing that, what everybody says, and they're telling me that they hear this all the time, I've heard this a lot of the time. The main thing people want is just to be with each other and to just enjoy each other's company. And it's that thing about realize that if you have a loving intent, if you have the intent out there, yeah, I'm going to get all my stuff done, I'm going to get it all sorted, that sort of thing, I'm going to be as organised as I possibly can, you're going to do your best, it's going to work out as best as it possibly can. And when you put an immense amount of pressure on yourself, especially I can feel quite a few people are working and that rush and that sort of thing, and sort of almost, some of you almost dreading the day when you get up. It doesn't really put you on the good foot for the day. It doesn't really put you in a good space and a happy frame of mind. So it's that thing about, slow down, do as much as what you can, and enjoy it, enjoy this process, and enjoy the fact that, pretty soon you're going to have a little bit of a break, some of you more than others, but you're going to have a bit of a break and that sort of thing. And going from a level of high stress to no stress in a matter of one or 2 days is a very difficult sort of concept for anyone to do. So, try to be aware of that that tension, those stress levels, and start to manage it on the way. And an easy way to do that is to recognize when you're feeling like this, and to actually go, right, I'm going to turn my attention to the things that I can do. I'm going to reward myself for what I have done. I'm going to feel good about all the beautiful things I've done and how I'm getting stuff sorted. Okay, so we'll get into the weekly reading. So start of the week. Okay. A little bit more grounding, when I go through, I say this a lot, it comes through a lot about grounding, but it's that thing, when you're stressed, when you're tense, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of energy up here, and I can actually feel quite a lot of it. So a little bit of grounding, you know, with those breaths, breathing white light into your belly, down into your belly, and then breathing white light out your feet as well. And just doing this intermittently through the day, this is actually going to help you ground, and it's going to help you see a bit more clearly about what the priorities are, what you need to do, and how you can do it as well. It's going to take that sort of stress and tension out of the air as well. And the other thing is to, you know, sort of relax and give yourself a little bit of time. So, you know, even if you can give yourself, you know, 10 minutes, 10 minutes a day, which might seem like a lot to some people, might not seem like a lot to many other people. It's that thing about 10 minutes, no Facebook, no phone, no nothing. 10 minutes of just relaxing, or you might be walking or riding a bike or something. Try and give yourself 10 minutes a day to just be yourself, take a bath, whatever it is, okay? So midweek, what's going on midweek? All right, so this is about, you know, loving yourself as well, and this is about giving to yourself, and this is about recognizing sort of where you are emotionally on that sort of scale, you know, how much of good vibes, you know, love, support, that sort of thing are you giving to yourself? How much are you giving to other people? And it's that thing, if it's out of balance, which I feel with quite a few people, you know, they're giving out quite a lot, they're not actually giving as much to themselves. What actually happens is it just reduces your capacity to be able to give to those people that you want to, and to be able to, you know, be more balanced and be more focused and sorted, grounded, and that sort of thing as well. So, you know, remember that, you know, it's that saying, as above is below. Like, we live in a world of polarity. So if you're going to give a certain amount out, it's important that you give a certain amount to yourself as well. So you keep that really good equilibrium, you know, happening within yourself and happening with those that you love around you, or those that you're doing things for around you. Okay, so on to the end of the week. Take a breath. They just said, take a breath. And I feel like towards the end of the week, quite a lot of you are going to be sort of ending your work and that sort of thing, and you're going to start Christmas break. So it's that thing, take a breath, you know, take some time out, enjoy some time with yourself, get some sleep. You know, you don't have to go crazy to get things going. Things, like I said at the start, they're going to get sorted one way or another. They always do. So, you know, take some time out for yourself. And they're saying, if you can, you know, it's try to spend, you know, just a little bit of time, you know, with some people you love. So it might be your family, your pets, your friends, your partners, whatever it may be. You know, towards the end of the week, just try to spend, you know, if you can, I'm not telling you, sorry, you've got to do this, but if you can, you know, just that little bit of sharing with somebody else, and that bit of flow between you two, and communication, whether it's between two people or a whole group of people, that sort of thing. Give yourself, you know, a little bit of sharing time as well. Okay, so what else have we got? I think that's it for this week. It's quite a short one. Just give me a sec, I'm just checking. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's a nice short one for this weekend. This week, I mean. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's reading. If you would like an appointment with me, yeah, go to www.davidmjohn.com. I'm still under the name Golden Lotus. I'm going to be slowly transitioning that as well. So all my links are below if you want a session with me. And, you know, be good to yourself. You know, you deserve it. So, yeah, take some time out, you know, and enjoy yourself and enjoy the people around you. Okay, big love to you all. Have a great week. Namaste. I'll see you next Saturday or Sunday. Bye-bye.